What I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut these corners out. Now my intent is to cut them here, see how these fit and line up with this. And then I'm going to make a paper template in here so I can redo these, maybe possibly make new ones. I got to figure out what I'm going to do there. I don't like what I did here with this split on the side here that I showed you guys earlier. It's pretty shitty. But I need to, this is the next step, get these corners done. So once these corners are done, I can start moving on to the floor. I need to do a gas tank in here. Might have to make a custom one or order one. So yeah, we'll see. Okay guys, we're back at it today. I've been pre-fitting my corners. As you saw, I got them cut out. What I'm noticing on these pre-stamped pieces, which are pretty decent, honestly. As you saw, I got this all bent over at a 90. Pretty decent. But what I'm running into now is this edge here. So when I line it up, and I line up this line, this seam here, which is very crucial, I'm noticing a big gap right here. So what I think needs to happen is this corner, if you look at it, if you can tell, this is kind of low, this is kind of high. I'm thinking I need to bring this down the best I can so this center section here mounts flush here. It's just something you're gonna have to deal with when it comes to aftermarket pieces. So we'll go to time lapse and see how it turns out. Okay, so I got this lower piece mounted in. The arc of it now lines up properly with this panel like it was from the factory. So it's not flat and this is sticking out. But you notice my old one, my original one that I fabbed in, that I didn't do a great job on, it tucks in right here. You can see how it just wants to go flat and then this piece wants to curve up. So I gotta do something next about this piece, and this I have in place where it lines up nicely here. Along this seam here it lines up really nice, and then right in here it lines up. The tricky thing is I have to connect basically this to this. So I need to figure out a way to make that happen. And I think the best option is to get some good practice with the bead roller. So I'm gonna do a paper template. I got like some packing paper. And then I'll attach it to the body of the car with some magnets, draw my lines where the bevel edges need to be, and we'll move forward with that. So I'm going to focus on this corner for now, and then we'll move over to the other side after this one's out. So, and one of the things to help me get this arc correctly was I needed a shrinker stretcher. So I went down to the local Harbor Freight that is, and bought myself a shrinker stretcher. And I heard another YouTuber talk about only buying tools when he needs them. And that really kind of hit home because I watched these shows, hot rod shows, other YouTubers, and I'm like, man, they got a shop, garage full of awesome tools that I'd love to have, and I always look and dream. But I think it's smarter to wait and try and find a good deal on a used one than buying a new one. I have bought used tools before. My TIG welder is a used one, you know, off the old Craigslist. It's been a great tool. Bought it from the guy. So, but those I did buy new, but they're not like top of the line. Anyways, all right, on to the next piece. We got to make this center piece here, fab that up, see what we can do to make that right. Okay. Okay, after about 2 or 3 months of trying, probably 6 times, maybe more, to get it right, and doing it in 3 pieces, I finished the corner. It's not perfect, don't judge me, but I am happy with the way it turned out. It's gonna need a little bit of body work, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. That was a freaking hard thing. Hard corn to fabricate. So this piece I bought, it was 6 inches. I ended up cutting it down to probably 3. I made this piece, and then this piece, and welded it together. And I wanted to do it as one. My skills are just not there yet. I'm still pretty green. Anyways, don't judge me. Hope you like it. Hope you think I did okay.